We got fun and games. Uh-oh. Crap. Hello. Where's my camera? All right, let me try this again. My camera is not turning on. Come on, baby. Ugh. What is going on to the... Let's just do this right now. Hello, everyone. Tom, a.k.a. Nostradamus. I don't know if I'm going to get my camera to work today. I turned it off and turned it back on. Usually that fixes it. Sometimes things screw up. We might have to roll without the camera today. Are we live? A microphone. A microphone. A microphone check, check. Looks like we got one person in the house. I don't know if that's me or not. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, the camera doesn't seem to be working. I don't know if I got something else messing it up. Kind of, you know what? We're just gonna roll without a camera today, I guess. I'm not gonna waste much time trying to figure that out. Hello, everyone. Tom, aka Nostradamus. I could have sworn I just did that. All right. Well, if we're not gonna have a camera, actually, what we need to do, go like that. So tasty in the morning. Fill the coffee. Then your throat hole. It's hot. Oh no. All right, so we are going to be talking about the Restrict Act. I did listen to a very good Twitter space yesterday. I did post a link to it in the Discord. It was recorded. I kind of recommend listening to it. I'll give my thoughts. I'll give a recap of what's going on, what a lot of intelligent people said over there. I'm up $1,200 today in the IRA. What the hell's going on in the market? Say hello. Say hello to my little friend. Say hello, Rumble in the Jumble. Anyone out there? I already got one dislike on the video. Oh, we've increased some followers. I got 2 likes. I guess because the video, I kind of don't like what Rumble does, I guess, but so I posted the video last night that I was going to stream this morning, and people have already watched it, but it just runs a little like 10-second loop of fill me up until the video starts. So apparently that pissed someone off, but I'm going to pop the chat out just in case we get someone to talk over there. Welcome to the Rumble. We got fun and games. Da, 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 da. All right, enough of my bad singing. Let's see what's going on in the stock market. My last stream, a little bit clickbaity, but I'll probably have to repeat this 17 times. Yesterday I talked about my water heater. My water heater pipe burst, a lot of water damage, so they're gonna have to put in some jet engines in my house today. I'm not too thrilled about that. Basically, he scoped it out and he said it's calling for like 14 fans, and these bitches are loud. I'm probably gonna go insane for the next 2 to 3 days. While these things are running, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to work, sleep, eat, all that. The water heater's getting put in today, man. That shit's $2,400. $1,200 was an accurate price given by Chill Baggins, but it was like another, I don't know, $1,100 for the install. I ain't installing that bitch. But so we got that going on. So I'm probably not going to be able to stream until those fans are out, 2 to 3 days. 2 to 3 days. 3 days would take us to Friday. I usually don't stream on the weekend anyway, so I may not be streaming the rest of the week. A little bit clickbaity, but also the truth. Probably. Now, we'll see. I'll check my decibel levels and shit, and if it doesn't show up on the mic, I may stream. We'll have to play it by ear. I mean, again, I may be too freaking tired. I ordered some earmuffs. They say they're 34 dB cancellation, and then I started reading the reviews. Some of them say they suck, so I'm just doing whatever I can to try and because that sound's gonna suck, man. I've had those fans in my house before, but it was only I don't know like 4 of them. But this time, anyway, stock market. Let's see what's going on. Nasdaq's pretty boring. We gotta look at my Tesla position. It's a bit of a problem child. So the Nasdaq's up 8, the E-mini S&P's up 4, basically flat. Some stuff's happening in crypto. Ethereum was on a rocket ship to Mars. Shiba Inu's now the logo on Twitter. Elon Musk is so annoying sometimes. Anyway, gold. Holy shit. Holy smokes. It ain't no jokes. Jeremy Lafebe would say. Gold, $2,005 per ounce. Silver is $24.21 per troy ounce. Crude oil, $81 a barrel. I mentioned yesterday, the word on the street is the United States tried to manipulate oil with their reserves. Now the reserves are dangerously low, and they had hoped to buy oil back at like $70 a barrel. So now, even the government, man, no one trading's a mofo. You try and trade your oil reserves and you get that trade wrong, happens to the best or the worst. That's not good. We don't want the government taking losses on trades. Is that why they're selling Bitcoin? I think selling the Bitcoin's really stupid by them too, but they have like 41,000 Bitcoins. They recently sold 9,800. Didn't affect the price of Bitcoin. In fact, it's gone up. Apparently, they're selling it off in like 25% chunks. I think they're idiots. That being said, we're going to talk about the Restrict Act. Everyone is at a smoke screen. The Restrict Act is kind of like this. It's basically the Freedom Act for digital media, social media, cryptocurrency. Anyway, we'll get into that in a sec. Let's continue on here. Coinbase, my Coinbase position, the gift that keeps on giving. We are up $485 on the overall trade, and 400. Let's see. Well, the stock's down $154, so since I bought it, but the strangle has just been paying. So we'll continue to let that ride. We got 45 days to go on that. The call is up almost 50%. I wonder if I should roll that down or just close it. Roll strike down. Go to we can go to 85. Why doesn't, I wish I could figure out how to fix not displayed, gamma, vega. I want to see, you used to be able to have, and I think you still can, theta, delta, like percent ITM. Pop, extrinsic, is that what I'm seeing? Yeah. No. Where's all that? Oh, is that down here? Yeah, pop extrinsic. All right, so I need to figure out how to change these columns. Oh, here we go. Percent of in the money. There we go. Hell yeah. All right, so if there's a 17% chance it touches. But I can add a $1.72 credit. 43 $1. The expected move in the next 45 days is about 80, well, it's $17.26, which would put it $80, right at like 80 bucks. Screw it. Lower that down a penny and it should fill. Well, let's see. No, that might not, because there's 5 cents difference between the bid and the ask. Might have to go down to like $1.70, $1.69, or we need the price to move our way a bit. All right, I'm gonna let that roll. Hut, JP Morgan. We did a put spread. It's now in the money. It was an aggressive put spread. We're down. We're up $18 on the day. No, we're down $17 on the day, and now $2 since we created this bitch. That's fine. We'll let that roll. Mara, flat. Palantir. I mean, everything's basically flat. Even Tesla. This Iron Condor has not been the gift that keeps on giving. Well, I think... No, so the total... I'm down $57 on this whole thing. Which annoys me. Because... Well, it's a little close to the puts. But I don't like having this open. So I guess... Because I'm at gamma risk now. Meaning if the price of Tesla moves down, or really down is what would hurt me. So if Tesla moves below 180, you know, it's a max loss. So that max loss is going to be, let's see, I got 163, 268. So my cost base is 206. So my max loss would be 200 and, I don't know, 32 bucks. Not too bad. So I guess I can leave it on. I can also probably roll it for a credit. $5.19, 25 cents. This puts us into another, like, the problem is this has earnings. Coinbase film. This has earnings 419 in 2 weeks. And the expected move is going to be a bit of a problem. So I don't want to roll this out. I guess I'm going to have to let it play out for a little bit. I just need the price to stay between 185 and 220 and that data decay to really start kicking in. I can probably close the call spread. $0.74. That seems expensive. Yeah. All right. I'm just going to leave it on. We're just going to have to gamble a little bit with this one. I can't see Tesla going down. Going into earnings. Don't they normally... Retro in the house. How you doing, brother? Stranger in the house. How you doing? What do you mean you're your last stream, mofo? This is what happens. I already explained it, but Retro's got to come in late. A little bit clickbaity, a little bit to truth. I'll explain it 17 more times. The amount of times I've been on a bus that's flipped over today. Water heater broke. Water damage. They're putting fans in my house. They're going to be loud as shit. So it's probably going to be my last stream for possibly the week. I'm not 100%. They're going to be pretty loud. So I probably won't be able to, I probably won't be able to stream for at least 2 days. Probably the rest of the week. I'm also going to be too tired to stream. So a little bit clickbaity, a little bit of a dick move. But no, I'm still going to be here, brother. Just maybe not the rest of the week. I'm glad you're here, though, because we're going to talk about some important shit. We're going to get into that. We're done with the stocks. Let's see what's going on in crypto real quick, and we'll get right into it. All right. Crypto. Bitcoin being pretty... Why is your shit... Well, the water heater... The guy took a picture of it because he couldn't believe how effed up it was and how much... Because it's old, man. My water heater is 32 years old. It came with the house when I bought it like 15 years ago. And the house was like 15, 16, 17 years old at that point. It's never been... so the shit just like the pipe started leaking and spraying. Excuse me. And then Bob's your uncle. So yeah, well, it's been a rough year, bro. Hospital bill. The water heater is going to cost me $2,500. The house insurance deductible is $1,000. This is money I plan to buy bitcoins as cryptos RS. He always pluralizes bitcoins. I was going to buy bitcoins. So I was going to buy more. It's cutting into my ability to buy Satoshis and Lovelaces and Ethereums. I don't know what Ethereum digits are. 20. Yeah. What? That ain't that bad. Joe Baggins said 1,200 yesterday. So it's 1,200 for the water heater and like another 1,100 for the install. I ain't installing that bitch. I mean, fuck that. Anyway, 2,500 is a lot. No, it's 2,500 for the water heater and install. Well, the water heater is only $1,200. 300. Bro, I'm not buying a used water heater. Have the same problem in 5 years. Like the water damage is the biggest pain in the ass of the whole thing. They're tearing up the floor this morning, and it's a freaking natural disaster in my house. So they're gonna tear out some of the drywall. It's freaking annoying as hell, man. Can't wait to get all this behind me. That's for sure. But I would not be buying a water heater. You know what? Let's just Home Depot 40-gallon water heater. $429. Are they ripping me off? Ugh. I wish I wouldn't have looked this up. Well, this is annoying, man. I wonder if they install. Need it today. God damn it. I really like that guy too. These aren't even available in California. See, we're already up to $700. I don't know what the difference is. Difference in BTUs. See, 11.99. I wonder if I'm getting something like this. I'll ask the dude why it's so expensive. Because I don't think the guy's trying to rip me off. 900. Freezing my nut. If I was taking a shower. I didn't take a shower this morning, bitch. See, some of these are like, I don't know. The one he's getting me, I gotta assume is a nice one. I don't, but fuck, bro. Like, at a certain point, I don't, sometimes I get too lazy over like 500 bucks. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'll ask the dude. But I don't want to ever have to deal with it ever again while I live in this house. My time is worth money too, right? So I got to deal with a lot of shit right now, including work. So I don't know, bro. Sometimes this is my Achilles heel. Sometimes I just put my head in the sand and just say screw it, you know? Like I try and save money and control expenses as much as I can. Like I almost ordered Chipotle yesterday just because, you know, I don't have hot water, the dishwasher, and all this shit. And it was gonna be like $20 for a burrito bowl delivered. And I'm like, nope, screw it. I'll just fast today. But I can call up and ask the dude. Like I don't. Is it just BTUs? It seems like ultra low. Like I want energy efficient. Cold water is good for. Oh, yeah, it is. Cold showers in the morning. I've done those, and I'm gonna start doing them again. But I'm not doing them when it's 40 degrees out. I'm gonna do it as it starts heating up. I'm being a little bitch about it, and work my way into it. I'm making a lot of changes. You know, I've made a lot of diet changes. I'm still working on it, making extra. I can't do a million things at once, right? I gotta crawl before I ball. Is great easy with the the great poet Yeezy would say. So cold showers is on my to do, my bucket list. I need a wife, yeah. Uh yeah, probably. It's gonna be hard to find a wife to put up with all my problems right now though. Alright. Now that you guys have taken this completely off the rails, I don't even know why I bother trying to be a crypto channel. Oh my goodness. Bitcoin. I do kind of want to start doing, if I had the time, guys, we need to have what discussion, bro? How I need a wife? What discussion do we need? Oh, the water. Oh, well, I mean, we're done, aren't we? Do we need to continue? I'm gonna ask the bro. Ricky. Ricky in the house. How you doing, brother? Where's the face? The camera's broke, bro. I probably have to restart. Excuse me, my streaming software, and I'll try it again. Or maybe I might have unplugged it. I don't think I did. But I don't know. Camera's effed up. And I just said I wasn't going to deal with it. Now you come in. Video. Bilinear. Output. I don't even remember where to change this shit now. Oh, I go to here. I don't know if it's because Zoom was still running. I don't think so. It's just not working. So I probably have to reboot my computer and shit, or reboot the software. But then I have to stop the stream. So you're just gonna have to deal without it today, Ricky. I'm already spending time on it again, and you're pissing me off because I'm doing this. Now my OCD is in like. Ugh. Face cam. Is that just a folder? Oh, it is. No. Sony. Sony. Properties. Camlink 4K. Mm-hmm. I'll try this. I think that goes to my camera. If my camera died, that would just be the icing on the cake. The camera, bro. Oh my goodness. Like, if I have to buy a new camera, I'm gonna be very annoyed. Sony. I just don't have the money right now. $1,200 hospital bill, $2,500 heating bill or water heater bill, $1,000 house deductible, Amazon, or we could check B and H photo. It's typically where I'll buy my cameras. Mm-hmm. So Sony brand, Sony. What the hell, bro? Sony. I just want mirrorless. I can get an A7 IV for $2,500. I'd be tempted to buy one of those if I was healthy enough to go shooting again. What's the difference between this one? How many megapixels is this bitch? See, they got new models. I don't even know what they are. 2198. This is probably the one I got's a 64 right here. I paid like $1,300 for it at the time, so it's come down. The camera overheats though, so that's why the video goes out a lot. Why? I thought this is everything's. Oh, here we go, an A3 for. See, I'm gonna be really bummed if I have to buy another camera, and A1, Jiminy Christmas, 50. All right. Bitcoin 28.2, Ethereum blasting off to the moon. I don't know why Ethereum's blasting off. Anyone? Bueller. Arbitrum $1.20. We like that. Cardino 39.3 cents. It's all good in Inglewood. Adam's been pretty meh lately. Pretty meh. It's been in a downtrend for a bit of time. And I think they're dumping a lot of tokens or something. Anyway, that's what Invest Answer said. Radiant, 35 cents, holding up pretty good. Ergo, a lot of Kool-Aid sippers over there, $1.43. Osmosis, part of that Atom meh ecosystem. I'm starting to get a little bearish on Atom. Wait, they got some cool stuff kind of going on, but they're just kind of like Polkadot. Lots of broken promises. Sorry, Farnswoggle. Fill it up. Sorry, bro. I don't know about this Cosmos. Oh, son of a gun. I spend most of my life entering passwords now. Shift L. Uh-oh. Morning poopy starting to creep up again. All right. 344 Atom, only worth 3,900. Not too long ago, I remember that being like 4,400. Maybe I just sell my Atom to pay for... I can't, right? Because Atom's gonna go up. That's the problem, bro. Like, do I sell some crypto to pay for my shit? No. I struggle and I scrape. Sell my camera. Again, LL. Again, what? Oh, the morning BM. We don't need. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think Ricky would be pretty heartbroken. I mean, I can get a cheap webcam, but that's just not how I roll. I'm gonna get like a $50 Logitech or an Elgato, right? But this 4K, I don't know. It's kind of like me flexing on fools. You know what I'm saying? All these big time YouTubers, and I'm over here flexing in good 4K. I don't know. It's the narcissism in me. The small amount of narcissism I got. Statum. How much is my osmosis worth? Only $400. You think that'll ever get back up to $10? Probably not. Do I have any other garbage? Whatever happened with Nomic? How do I check my Nomic? Nom. I had earned some Nom somewhere. It was a joke amount. 11 Atom. $100. I've earned $100 probably in 2 months staking. All right. Polkadot, Matic, but CryptoVisor. Matic has not been the darling child lately. Everyone wouldn't shut the F up about Matic. Buy Matic. Matic's going to the moon. That's the biggest indicator that keeps happening in crypto. When all YouTubers start saying and talking and telling you to buy, it's time to get the F out. LCX, I've been retro. I'm surprised you're out of your corner. We've been assuming you've been crawled up in a little ball crying in your corner because LCX has been bleeding you dry. We like some LCX, but it's cheap. Might be a time to buy. Maybe wait for it to get to 200 on the daily. Binance, no one gives a shit. There was some like weird shit going on Twitter, like what's the World Police, Napol, whatever, red notice for Binance for CZ. It was probably all made up. AVAX, this chain is garbage, $17.37. Quant, probably a very boring crypto. AGIX, flat. NTX is maybe finding a baseline. Might have to buy some of that fetch. Render, $1.34. Ocean, another AI I'm interested in. ICP, you know me, but CryptoVisor sold all his Cardano and bought Matic and ICP. So he's a FOMOer. He's a chaser. ICP apparently has a lot of interest from, and this is gonna be, well, this could be a segue. So we'll come back to ICP so we can segue into the Restrict Act sandbox. Are you still out there, Retro? Because you didn't reply when I said you were crawled up in a little bitch ball. Link, Aptos, Near, Gala, Arweave making a comeback. Should have bought that at. Yeah, I'm here, MF. Phantom, another one of those chains YouTubers like to FOMO about when it's doing well. Fraudora. A very ugly chart. What car? Every time you're not here, when I get to LCX. They say, yeah, Retro's not here because he's crawled up in a ball, bawling, crying about his LCX wounds. Licking your LCX wounds. Did you sell at the top? All right, one Harmony one. A lot of Kool-Aid sippers out here think this chain has a chance. You know what they say? Fools are born every second, and then they go buy Harmony one. I was a fool. Retro was a fool. Who else was a fool? We were all fools, and we're fools no longer. One to a buck. You are out of your mind, stranger. One is not going to $1. One is going to be lucky to go to 10 cents. I don't think one's going to go to 10 cents, let alone $1. Although all the Kool-Aid sippers, I don't know, you might pump that thing up, but this chain is garbage and dead. I don't know. I'm wondering if utility is going to be the meta this next bull run. NFTs, there's some scuttlebutt that a lot of people are leaving the Cardano NFTs to go to Matic. Man, who gives a shit, right? Who gives a shit about the NFT crowd? They can all kiss my ass. I mean, if we're being honest, most of them are a bunch of scumbag, money chasing scammers anyway, right? Most of them, all they care about is flexing their NFT, talking weird. I mean, talking about how they're very annoying. And if you're one of these people, I don't know. I did it for a couple weeks, and then I realized most of it's stupid. Do I think a few NFTs will be hot commodities for decades to come? Yes, I do. But I think in general, the whole NFT culture is mostly toxic and scammy AF, right? And it's giving. Who cares? I don't give a shit if a bunch of Cardano NFT buyers go to Matic to chase FOMO and money over there. I don't care if a bunch of freaking whoever come to Cardano to do it. At the end of the day, it's not that important. It's in the short term, it looks good. People are buying Cardano to buy NFTs, etc., and whatever. At the end of the day, Cardano will be what it's going to be because of things like World Mobile Token, digital identity, and helping governments stabilize their currency. Things like what Singularity's doing, real utility, right? Real World Mobile Token. People are paying for cell plans and data plans in Africa and other countries, and it's expanding, and they're using the World Mobile Token utility, right? TVL, again, I said a million times, if the TVL doesn't come into Cardano, I'm willing to start cutting some bait over there. My eyes on Cardano. My biggest, what am I trying to say? My biggest confidence levels are Bitcoin and Ethereum. However, let's move on to the Restrict Act because my confidence was shaken a little bit last night. All right, so I listened to, I think most, if not all. I'll have to maybe re-listen to it. I might even have to read this Restrict Act. I'll kind of give you a. I did post this in the Discord. Government. So wait. Today I had a call. Wait, is this the wrong tweet? Yeah, it might be. Oh, I'm a dummy. Wrong tweet. A tweet. The Tweety Bird go. How's that song go? Let's get the right tweet. A tweet. I don't know. There's a song that goes like, "Oh, fuck off with your Shiba Inu, Elon. Seriously, eat a bowl of dicks, man. You're not that cool." I'm beginning to like Elon less and less. I know that just made Farnswell go a little bricked. Oh my goodness, that ego on that guy. Oh, Tony the Bat Batista. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, F and hell. I don't think I. Oh, this was pretty interesting. Do I have sound? Hold on, let me fix this. Well, this is regard. This is in regard to Bud Light. I gotta put on my headphones. You love Elon. I love him, but I hate him. I love and I hate him. I hate him when it comes mostly the way like this that when it comes to Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, he can lick my fat hairy ball sack. And a lot of times on Twitter, he can lick my fat hairy ball sack.
A little frisky today. Let me say something to all you and be as clear and concise as possible. Fuck Bud Light and fuck Anheuser-Busch. Have a terrific day.
He's mad. I don't. I think Bud Light put trannies on a can or something, and that's causing a bunch of. And there's like a chick CEO. They're woke. Bud Light's woke. Transgender. Yeah. All this shit, like, I'm not sure what she did either. Our nation is getting torn apart by so many different levels. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little weird to do this. It's a little weird to do that. Yeah, they put this like transgender. I don't. Is it derogatory to say tranny? I don't know. The whole thing, cross dresser. I don't know, man. It's a I don't know. It's like for me, if I was running a beer company, if someone asked me, I would say, we support. I would like first of all, I would hope I never get asked the question because you get asked the question and people are always going to find problems with your answers. But I wouldn't like. Yeah, it's a crazy weird PR move. Like I'm not against, you know, transgenders do you right as long as you're not being. I don't like any aggressive activism, right? Whether it's obviously Antifa, but I mean, some of these transgenders are getting a very Antifa-like now at certain places, and I'm just like, hey, you know, we don't need to take it to this level. So I support. I'm not a big fan of all the pronouns, right? I think that's getting a little carried away. I'm a more simple person. I don't think we need to have 90 different definitions for the different type of human you could be. Yeah, I think all trannies smoke. Isn't that like a requirement? I mean, if I didn't know, she does look a little hot. But I wouldn't go out of my way to put like gays kissing on my product or a transgender on my product, right? But I also wouldn't go out of like if I'm a like when did they start putting people on beer anyway? Right? I wouldn't take a bottom line, I wouldn't take much of a political stance if I was selling a product, whether it's left, right. You know what I'm saying? Gay, transgender, black, Asian, you know what I mean? White. I wouldn't take a stance. I would just make a really good product and sell it to everyone, right? So that would be my philosophy. But hey, I guess that's why I'm not the I guess that's why I'm not the CEO of Budweiser. I and it actually the thing that probably bothers me the most is that you're just creating controversy, maybe unknowingly, right? Because a lot of people, hey, look, again, obviously, I don't. I mean, does this mean what's his face? What's his name? Kid Rock. Does this mean Kid Rock hates transgenders? I have no idea, but so that's another like why. That's a weird thing to do, right? Like, is that symbolism for? No, I'm not even going to say the words that I'm starting to think. I don't know. Anyway, you've taken me off my topic. Here we go. Restrict this. Oh, I was looking for. Here we go. Let's get the. Oh, did you see that the little Shiba Inu? Oh my goodness, freaking Twitter. The Restrict and Data Act. These bills were produced under the guise of banning TikTok, but in reality, the Restrict Act was a piece of legislation where covert powers would be granted to the Secretary of Commerce and the President to spy on U.S. citizens. There's a lot of good stuff here. So at the end of the day, all right, I want to get this space in here so you guys can listen to it. 16. Oh, he just posted. So he's posted a lot of. I'll post his thing too. Right here. Restrict Act, death to crypto. We'll kind of broad stroke it. That's Mario. I'll post these as a live tweet. Oh, they're gonna do today. Oh, so they're doing it. Oh, today at 9 a.m. I can't listen to this because I have training today. But they're going to be talking about the Trump arraignment today. If you want to listen to that, that should be good. Here is the Restrict Act. No. God damn it. I can't Twitter very well. But so the Restrict Act has a lot of loose language in it. There were some really smart people in this Twitter space. Name Redacted was in there. He's read the bill. I really respect that dude. He's read the bill 5 times. He'll probably continue every word in it. There's a lot of concern by these people that the Restrict Act is a smokescreen to control and ban, at minimum control crypto, which I think is a bit of a no-brainer that the government's going to try and get as much control over it as possible. There's a lot of wording in there, like how they can ban certain things. Like if you do business with a lot of these countries that are part of the Restrict Act, so it's basically the Patriot Act for digital media, social media, things like that, in crypto. So if they could say, because Ethereum has validators in these countries, they could say you can't interact or you can't own Ethereum theoretically as the concern. And they're doing a lot of like speculating, and these are some, I don't know, they can be pretty tinfoil hat at times, but it is a bit of a concern. There was the head of the security committee or whatever. What's his name? Mark Warner. He posted a tweet. First of all, he said, folks. I think I don't like it when people start off a comment with folks. It's a trigger word for me. He is a pretty big player and the U.S. Senator, chairman of the Senate Intel Committee. So he kind of goes in. I've heard a lot of wild misconceptions about the Restrict Act. Let's dispel some myths. I'm not going to read through all this. You can if you want. A lot of people think he's just basically lying, and it doesn't cover a lot of their concerns about crypto anyway. But this Restrict Act has very, very broad language. A couple of people said this will never pass in its current form. A lot of people talked about how this has all the big people in the Senate behind it, Elizabeth Warren and all of the other big players. I can't think of their names right now. So this is a bit of concern. Another theory is they're setting up an empress. We've talked about Operation Choke Point. I'll give my opinion on this in a bit. In my opinion, it's just my opinion. It don't mean shit. I'm just trying to use common sense. I try not to get persuaded by some of this heavy tinfoil hat stuff I hear, but I do take it all in stride. It's Operation Choke on this 1.5 for retro. Dun, 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 dun. I got an Operation Choke Point 3.0. But so they're going to control your ability. They're going to say having self custody is illegal. You're going to have to custody at one of their institutions. You have a 7-inch. You're doing better than me, brother. All right. Oh, retro, you're going too far, bro. You're going too far. Costco was here. No, I don't think she's been here this week. Anyway, there's concern that they're gonna say you can't self-custody your crypto. So, and one of the things about the language says that you can't even defend yourself against them making these decisions unless you can prove it's unconstitutional. So if they say, and this gives it to the Secretary of Commerce or the president, it's increasing their powers to be able to do things. So the president can say, all he has to do is say something like Bitcoin is a threat to national security. It's now banned in the United States. It's that easy, right? So I don't know. You may want to talk to your senators or your congressmen and tell them, like, look, I vote based on the fact that you're crypto friendly. Now, again, I haven't read it. I don't know that I'm going to have the time to read it. But my best. Oh, and so another concern is who. So here's what I think's happening. I think this bill was mostly introduced, and this is just speculation, by some big social media players like Google and maybe a little bit of Twitter, but mostly Google and Meta, right? We're talking about, let's see, top market cap companies. Let's see, Google's number 4 and Meta is number 9. 500 billion and 1.339 trillion. I don't know that Apple cares too much. I don't know that Microsoft cares too much. But TikTok is a serious threat to their business model. Because TikTok, so is there concern that the Chinese government they're spying on us and they're controlling? So a lot of this is about, I think, likely Meta and Google spearheading this bill to ban TikTok and to be able to control social media. And then they've added, and then the congressman or whatever, they got a little crazy trying to give them too much broad power across all digital media, maybe. But my best guess would be that I don't think they're going to ban Bitcoin. I don't think they're going to ban Ethereum, but it could give them the ability to say you can't buy this coin or that coin. And maybe, there needs to be some kind of regulation in place to stop all these scam coins. Like there should be some kind of regulation in place that maybe somewhat like the stock market, like you can't just willy-nilly spin up a crypto. I don't know. I mean, this may infuriate a lot of purists, but there's just too many scam coins. Like there's thousands and tens of thousands of cryptos, and maybe 1 to 200 of them aren't scams. People are getting scammed left and right. I mean, I don't even. To me, Dogecoin's a scam. Shiba Inu is likely a scam. I don't think those are ever going to be anything. So my money's on the fact that there is a lot of concern that the Chinese government's spying on us, and the Chinese government's using the algorithm to control people, right? And they probably are. They're probably playing 4D chess over there. We already know foreign nations have controlled or bought ads and things like that to control the algorithm to, and most humans are dumb enough to get brainwashed by Facebook, by Twitter, by Instagram or whatever, right? Especially Facebook. There's a lot of naive dumbasses out there that believe that this news article is true just because they saw it on Facebook. They have no idea that it was maybe just some made up shit by Russia, right? Russia, I think, is we are at war. We are at a and it's on so many fronts, but even in social media, and I don't think it's a little tinfoil hat, but I think this is what's happening. I know, there needs to, and I don't know if Meta's doing a better job because this was a huge concern in 2016. But it behooves Russia, it behooves China to implement as much chaos into our system as possible. Stranger, I'm reading some of your comments that I missed. So anyway, I don't know, man. I think we're pretty effed. The nation keeps getting torn apart. I was thinking this morning, it's really weird how diehard, because Trump's getting a rain today. It's really weird how diehard people are about Trump, right? The Trump supporters would literally jump off a bridge if Trump said this would make our country better. Has any Republican president or even Democrat president had such a, explain to me what about Trump that makes you so diehard? I honestly don't get it. I don't get how anyone is so diehard about, I don't know, man. Politics really bum me out because it just keeps getting worse and worse in our nation. We need to come together because we're under attack. The dollar's under attack. We're under cyber attack constantly. They're doing a pretty piss poor job in the government against that. The foreign nations are attacking our social media, controlling our algorithms. Our own capitalism is a part of our own downfall. Does Meta not care because it makes them money and improves their quarterly earnings when Russia buys a bunch of ads and run them as news articles? I don't know. Unfortunately, most bills are passed based on who's implementing and pays the most money. Maybe not necessarily the best thing for our country. And the bipartisan divide keeps getting stronger and stronger. Even listening to these spaces, like the amount of how diehard these people are and how much they believe to the core and that they can't be wrong, man, it's just not that black and white. So the Trump indictment is interesting because they thought there would be like 1 or 2 felony accounts. There'd be like 34 counts, but only 1 or 2 would be felonies. Apparently it's 34 felonies. Now, I don't know how accurate that is. We'll find out today, I guess. I will say that the fact that that information out early means that grand jury information was leaked, and that in itself is a huge like infraction. Like that's a felony, I believe. I'm not a lawyer or a judge, but so that's going to be really interesting. To me, did Trump probably do a lot of things that deserve to get thrown in prison or like get slapped on the wrist? Because you only slap rich people on the wrist. Usually, you don't throw them in prison unless you do some Madoff shit. If you're rich and a businessman and you do like tax evasion, I don't know. Do they throw rich people in jail for that, or do they just? I mean, I guess they threw Wesley Snipes in jail, but I mean he's black, so that's probably the reason. Would they throw Trump in jail if he wasn't president and he was a rich white man that they caught doing tax evasion? I don't know. They probably just put him on house arrest or something. So I don't know. But what I really don't like about the Trump arrest is he's probably more guilty than a lot of presidents in the past. Though I don't know about Clinton. Clintons seem like they were always up to some shady shit. I mean, the Bushes seem like they were up to some shady shit with Saudi Arabia. I really don't know what Obama was up to, whether he was up to some shady shit or not. Maybe he was a little bit more clean than most presidents. But again, I do think Trump has been a lot more loosey-goosey with the gray areas of the law, and he's a master at like chaos. When you even try and come at him with like anything, his lawyers just nuclear war your ass with whatever lawyer dirty that like he's got the best lawyers in the world just defending his ass. And the thing that bothers me the most is it's just that divide. And it's just because the Trump people are so diehard. And so and the you know who's just as diehard as the Trump haters. The Trump lovers will die on a sword for Trump, and the Trump haters will die on a sword to get rid of Trump or see him in jail. And this just continues to break the divide. Me personally, I kind of just wish Trump would go away, so maybe we could start healing. I really don't. Again, I'm not a fan of Biden. I lean left. I'm not extreme left. I'm not extreme right. More middle of the road. What's common sense, right? I want what's good for our country and common sense. I'm not trying to ban or what is it? Ban abortions. Like it's a pretty extreme thing to do. I'm not really like abortions is a problem. I'd like to figure out that problem, but we got a lot of problems. Homelessness, all this shit, right? So I don't know. Again, it's very frustrating. And I would just I don't the next president, maybe DeSantis, whoever is pro crypto, right? I want pro crypto is my number one priority. And then after that, as long as he's not murdering babies or, just doing some common sense shit, uh, it's probably who I'd vote for. Since I will say I was pretty middle of the road, and I got pretty triggered during Bush. I liked the first Bush, but I got triggered during the second Bush because I didn't like how he handled 9/11. That took me a while to get over. So I don't know if you're a Bush Junior lover. I haven't been a big fan of him. I was a big fan of Obama. If that triggers you, I don't know what to tell you, man. I think he did it. I think times were pretty good when he was in. I think economically times were pretty good when Trump ran, but it was the beginning of the downfall of our country. And I'm not necessarily blaming Trump. I'm blaming the bipartisan, right? All the bipartisan divide grew exponentially during that time. So again, that's why I kind of like to see him go away. And Republicans and Democrats start working together a little bit instead of this crazy he, she, it, they, we, you type shit. Let's see what we got here. Ricky I keep. Who is this? White evangelical traded in white Jesus to pray for Donald Trump. Okay. This looks stupid as hell.
Donald Trump, if you can hear us, please, Donald Trump, please save me. Please save me, Donald Trump, please. I'm asking you. Please save me. Please save me. Please get these people away from me. In dear God's name, please stop these people. They're breaking.
What the hell did I just
Donald
watch?
Trump, if you can hear us, please, Donald Trump.
Ricky, what the F did I just watch? Oh, I didn't even. Why is the police breaking into his window? Like seeing how it feels, blah blah. Cops. Yeah, I don't really know what we just watched there. He's one of those sovereign citizens. Why is my chat not showing up? God damn it. Yeah, my chat wasn't updating on the one window, but was in my. So he deserved it. Oh, who deserved it? Wesley Snipes, because he was black. He got stopped by the cops. Uh, how did he? I mean, is his camera mirrored or something? Because he looks like he's in England. He looks like he's on the other side of on the right hand. All right, let's see what's going on in TikTok. Let's see what's going on in crypto real quick, actually. Bitcoin 28.2, Ethereum continue to climb up. Come on, Ada. Come on, Ada. I want to see a 50 cent Ada. Ada's been disappointing. Not as disappointing as Matic. But CryptoVisor, how's selling Ada and buying Matic working out for you, bro? Oh, anyway, ICP was part of the. Apparently, ICP has a lot of backing or interest from like Google and Facebook and shit. I don't know how accurate that is, but the CryptoVisor was talking about selling his ADA and buying ICP. Don't get that FOMO, boys and girls. Don't get that. ADA was down at the time, or actually ADA was pretty up at the same time. It did have a little chili dipper. This is another good buying opportunity, probably. Not financial advice. All right, Twitter. Sipping on some Twitter. Antonio Sabata Jr. That sounds familiar. Who is this guy? He's in the movie. What is he in? Antonio Scaramucci. Anyone? Was it Antonio Scaramucci? Anyone remember that show? He was in The Big Hit. I like that movie. Maybe that's the only way I know him. What happened? He works for a construction company. What? He was a soap star? He split with his wife? He had some haughty wives. Who's Antonio Sabata Jr.'s father? Like, I really didn't need to look up that it was Antonio Sabata Sr. The Big Hit. I guess that's the only thing I know him from. All right. Nearly every non-native ERC token, including all, are flawed. E-tokens flawed. Oh my goodness. This guy is going to be talking about how multiverse is not flawed, I'm sure. This guy is such a multiverse maxi. Well, he's not a pure maxi, but... Well, first, unless you are brand new to crypto, then you've heard of a wallet being drained from interacting. Okay. Someone sends you an NFT, you try to sell it or even burn it. Poof, all your... Yeah, I've heard that has happened. ERC tokens are specialized smart contracts, not actual tokens. This includes ERC20 and ERC721. So every token action, be it fungible or non-fungible, requires interaction with the smart contract. Okay. So when you interact with the token, you are actually, yes. And for all you know, that's why I use Rabby. Hence, how even trying to burn an NFT can screw you. Crazy. This also adds unnecessary storage due to the size of SCs. What's an SC? Like you just giving the smart contract. Okay, can we get to where this... Can we get to where multiverse doesn't have this problem? Just know this is a big design flaw for, yes, that means blah, blah, blah. Nearest EVM compatible? I thought it was its own virtual machine. I don't think Binance is EVM. Oh, I'm assuming because they have smart contracts. So is crypto and not exactly. Multiverse, of course. Of course. Every token is a token. Okay. You don't? No. Yeah, so if you own a Bored Ape, you don't actually own it. That's true. You own a pointer to where it's stored, technically, I guess. All right. Who cares? I'm not buying NFTs. I buy Bitcoin. I buy Ethereum. I buy Cardano. I buy Atom. I send them to my ledger or my Trezor. I don't have to worry. If I'm going to buy a freaking NFT, I'll go buy it on a cold wallet. I'll send the money over there. I'll buy it and I'll send it to my ledger, right? If I want to be extra safe. Or you just do it on a ledger. You just got to be careful that you read the shit. And if you're using Rabby works for anywhere MetaMask works. It'll look at the smart contract for you. If you want to be super careful, get the smart contract, put it into ChatGPT. Just be smart. The smartest way is don't get involved in NFTs, in my opinion. Let's see. Bitching about the ecosystem does not equal contributing to the ecosystem. To me, being critical is useless. Okay. The court system is a joke. They just want money. I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I go with that take. The court system is a joke to the point. Judges, you know what? Judges will take care of lawyers, if that makes sense. Like if you try and defend yourself, there's no chance. The judge, he's going to want you to get a lawyer so that you have to pay for the lawyer because he was once a lawyer and he wanted to get paid. Pavi update. Who cares? Peter Schiff when gold pumps. I wouldn't really call gold pumping. Oh, here we go. Here we go. An NFT person smoking a joint, a spliff, whatever the F that is. Oh, he's doing some Bitcoin ordinals. That's the life, bro. That's the life. Just looking at this picture in Adobe Photoshop 2022. He's probably beaten off with his right hand. He's actually, see this little green thing right here? You know what that's getting used for, right? He plunges that on his knocker. He's getting ready to grab that and start plunging it on his knocker while he imagines it being this frog blowing him. Yeah. These NFT mofos. There's some class A weirdos. AE Saint, Sebastian, I'm corrupted. That's one way of putting it. Oh, Capo! Where there's smoke, there's fire. Where there's a lot. Bro, shut the F up. What smoke is there? The Restrict Act? CNFT community, good morning. Piss off. A fabulous ergo mining servo farm. Okay, whatever. Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on with liquid finance. That seems like a very corrupt project. We'll have to take a look at the ecosystem over there too. We haven't done that. That's the chick from Cogito. It offers border-free access. Join our space this Thursday. I don't understand why this is such a big deal. It's just an AI stablecoin. U.S. job openings fall to 9 million. I mean, 9. Okay, Elon Musk says something shocking every year. 2021 Bitcoin, 2022 Twitter. All right, altcoin. Malaysian Prime Minister says there's no reason to continue depending on the U.S. dollar. I wonder how this is going to work out. I really do. I'm not smart enough to fully understand the implications of the U.S. dollar losing its world reserve currency. I don't know. General Motors just said 5,000 white collar opted to leave the company. Okay. Ready or not, here we come. 98-cent ADA. What do you think happens when pools go live and when flash loans get implemented? I don't know. Oh, they're talking about the price of AADA. $3 AADA. How much is that shit right now? The people who are $30 trillion in debt are giving you a credit score. I don't think that's true. I think the corrupt credit companies are doing that. Oh, Dwayne responded. It's shady to try and... This is the guy from Liquid, the founder. It's shady to try and protect a newly launched lending protocol from recursive borrowing activity that poses liquidity risk to the protocol. Do you even know what you're saying, or you just become a mouthpiece for Bison Clown? Yeah, I bet the infighting over on Cardano is worse than them Dems and them Reds, them Trumpers. What did we say about consolidation under resistance and an uptrend? I don't know. What did we say, bitch? It's getting ready to explode. I think R means it's supposed to reverse. What did we say? Typically bearish. Though the bullish army can have more wicks. Okay. We popper. We all gonna make it. Oh, not that one again. The trend is your friend. All right, whatever. Let's see what's happening in. Oh my goodness, bro. The Cardano ecosystem, real quick. ADA is pumping. AGIX flat. I mean, I guess we have World Mobile Token down. MinSwap holding pretty good. Liquid, Copy, Meld. When's Meld ever going to release? NTX down a little bit. I'm ready to scoop some of that up here pretty soon. Indy down. I probably should have sold Indy when it was close to the 5. Okay. Bitcoin still 21, 8, 21, 28, 28, 160. Oh my goodness. I woke up too early this morning and I'm not going to get any sleep the next few days again. I'm probably not going to be able. Oh, 4 people in the house, only 1 like. I had 2 likes before I even started the Rumble and the Jumble stream. Reddit, crazy effing. Is this going to get me in trouble? So I probably won't be able to stream the next 2 to 3 days. We're going to play it by ear. I'm scared to click this, Ricky. I'm going to go like... okay, good. It opened in my other window.
हे वड़ी बड़ा पाप मारता जब बहुत खराब मारता है.
What's he saying?
हे अंगोडी मार दे.
Dummies.
हे वड़ी बड़ा पाप
I wonder what kind of
मारता
snake
जब बहुत
that
खराब
is.
मारता है. हे अंगोडी मार दे.
What was he saying, Ricky? I know you're brown. I'm trying to trick you. I'm trying to find out if you're Indian. Yeah, that was weird. Now I'm kind of curious. I used to Reddit a okay amount. It was never my big thing, but I joined one of the ones I followed for like half a day was RWTF. But they were showing shit like people cut in half by trains and people being stabbed to death live in prison. I was on there for like 5 minutes and I was like out. Yeah, that Reddit's unhinged as hell. I was there for like half a day. So my chat's breaking again, it looks like. I don't know why it does that. Animal abuse. The way he screams. He's saying, fuck you, devil snake, I will banish you. Is that really, are you Indian? Is that what he said? Anytime I try and imitate an Indian accent, it starts turning into an Irish accent. Maybe. Can you speak, what is it, Punjabi? Don't they have like 27 trillion languages over there? Was that Punjabi? Oh, my friend. Hello, my friend. A good Reddit is Jason in the house. How you doing it, brother? Do it. Pretend you're the owner of. That's a bit like me too. That's a bit get me canceled. I can't do. I used to work for this ISP. Yeah, I'm the number one. Again, it starts becoming hello, my friend. No, that was pretty bad. Let me see. Good morning, my friend. Good morning, my friend. That's almost a little Iranian too. So I worked for this ISP, right, where we would do call tech support for dial-up and DSL. And so part of the training is sometimes, like, if it was slow, the people that had been there for a while would call in and get tech support. They would call in and act like they needed tech support. And a couple of the guys did Indian accents so fucking good. It was hilarious. It was probably a bit racist at the time. Jason, my freaking water heater's $2,400 installed. PUBG Mobile? What about PUBG Mobile, bro? Why is my YouTube chat not working over here? It's freaking annoying that keeps breaking. It's 7:59 a.m. I gotta get to work anyway. Apparently $1,200. Was yours $1,200 for the water heater and installation? Or just for the water heater? There goes the Radiant. Man, I'm not selling crypto. I'm not selling crypto at the bottom. I'm just going to suck it up and pay cash. It's PUBG Mobile. It's an Indian meme. Why isn't it an Indian meme? Chill Baggins, was your $1,200 just for the water heater? Or was it $1,200 installed? Tick, tick, tick. Are you driving or something, Chill Baggins? No, the water heater was like $1,200. Oh, okay. Yeah. I guess me and you have to have good water heaters because they have cheaper ones, but all right, everyone. I'm getting ready to start a long day. They're putting jet engines in my house to dry out the walls. I probably won't be streaming the next couple of days, possibly the rest of the week. I'm gonna miss you all. Don't forget about me. Don't you forget I love that song. That's dun, 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 dun. That's from yeah, I got in the walls, bitch. What do you think? Got all up in my walls. 14 fans worth, according to the estimate. Well, water leaks on the floor, puddles up. No, it was just the intake, where the hot water came in. It basically it was kind of like when you ever see an old war movie where the submarine pipes start spraying water. It looked like that. But three or 4 hours of that, it pulled up quite a bit of water, and the water traveled down like a river down the hallway and got into the walls. And the water damage isn't like, I don't see it being that bad, but they did a moisture checks, and so it's a pain in the ass. Yeah, I have insurance, $1,000 deductible. It may work out because they're gonna have to tear out a bunch of flooring that I wanted to tear out anyway and redo. So it may help pay for some of that. We'll see how it goes. I'll keep you guys updated. Again, I don't think I'm going to be able to stream. The noise is probably going to be too much. I will be back as soon as I can. Love you all.